Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the weekly reading for the lovely sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're interested in personal readings with me, life coaching or doing classes, everything is either in the box below or you can find everything on the Aussie Goddess Facebook page. Alrighty. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart. Remember, the Capricorn aspect of yourself, if it's your sun sign, is only one aspect of who you are. There are a lot of other things in there as well. In fact, I think the more as we get into this, the more we understand that. If the reading does resonate with you, however, I'd love that you give it a thumbs up and help me to grow the channel. All right, we're going to use the Celtic Tarot for your reading today. Right, we're ready. Okay, oh, very, very nice. We have the King of Swords coming straight out of the gate. The King of Swords represents Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is an energy. Let's call it an energy. The King of Swords has beautiful energy. It's a more masculine energy, and it's an energy of being logical and strategic about how you manage your affairs. This is a person who has got to the top of their game. This is a person who at their best will think things out and do things from a very logical perspective, but at their worst can be a little bit cold and a little bit unyielding. This is the idea, this is what's going on, and I'm not moving away from that. So this can be a person who's very fixed in their ideas. The King of Swords can be someone who is a very good communicator, speaks well. Sometimes, though, again, at his worst, or at their worst, can be a little bit withholding of the truth, not always be completely honest. They may think they're doing it for their own good reasons, but maybe not. So they can be sometimes a little bit lacking communication. Let's see why he's come out there. Six of Swords. You could be moving away from someone who has been like this and hard to relate to. You could be taking on the energy of the King of Swords to move away from something because you feel as though there is some sort of lack of communication going on. So you may be moving away from someone because of their inability to be emotionally connected to you. Okay, all right. So this is what I feel. I feel that you're dealing with someone who is not emotionally able to connect with you on some level here. This is someone who's always in their head, always coming from a logical perspective, always strategizing. They don't know how to feel their feelings. I feel like you're moving away from this person because you're not feeling the connection that you need to feel in this particular situation. So there's definitely this movement away here with the Six of Swords. Wow, and the Queen of Swords is here too. See, the thing is, everybody goes, oh, you know, that they're divine partners because they're the same suit. I don't see the Queen and the King as divine partners. I see them as two people who cannot be divine partners. So for me, this is about a divorce, separation, something not being able to be met. These two people are cold. They're not connecting. There's almost this energy that one of them at least needs to be in a warmer energy for them to connect. These two people are not connecting at all. So there's a movement away from this. So it feels like two people here are either getting divorced, do not love each other, or are not connecting on a deeper level. I feel here with this is the sign of Capricorn. This is the card of Capricorn. There's an energy of you not being, I want to say settled in your own essence. But there's an energy that you're not being true to your own self here. You're trying to be more like the person that you are with here. This is why you're moving away, because you're trying to get into their energy to meet them rather than staying in your energy where you feel really comfortable. So something here says to me with the Page of Swords that you're calling something a day. There is a Tower moment here, and the Empress is here. Wow, with the Eight of Swords. It's like you are, I want to get into that Tower energy more. It's like you're sacrificing yourself here. It's like you're sacrificing yourself, or sacrificing what you need or what you want for somebody else here. Let's get into this a bit deeper. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups coming through. The Page of Cups can be a card that represents the water signs. In particular, this is the card of Pisces. There's some sort of offer that's on the table here. I feel like somebody is, I want to say, trying to be with you or wants to be with you. They want to make an offer here. But there's an immaturity here. There's an immature love being offered. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands coming through. That says it all for me. That says it all for me. It's like you're in this Queen of Wands energy, and you've got somebody here who wants to show you love, offer you love, but they're not really at the same energy you are here. They're not in the same energy at all. All right, so we have the Judgment card coming through with the Five of Cups. There is some sort of realization in this Judgment card that you're dealing with somebody who is very, very different to you here. Somebody here is coming to some sort of realization with the Judgment card because they're moving away from something with the Five of Cups. Somebody is creating here some sort of energy of the past with this Five of Cups. Something has to change. You're approaching something here, maybe some sort of situation here you're approaching from your past energies. Let me just try that again. There is some pattern of repetitive behavior here. There is some pattern that you accept. You accept things into your life that aren't right for you. You accept them because of your past energies, because of your past way of being, past way of learning. And the universe is saying with the Judgment card here, you're coming to some sort of realization here that some pattern you've been repeating. You're not seeing yourself in your true form. Let's just keep going. All right, so I have the King of Pentacles coming through with the Ace of Wands, okay, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, there is some sacrifice being made here where you're sacrificing your own passion, your independence. You're sacrificing everything about yourself to give in to some sort of energy here. All right, let's just keep going. All right, so I have the Three of Pentacles. You've got some sort of contract here you're working your way through. You're going round and round in your head here. You have the King of Cups. You're going round and round in your head. So are you in a situation where you're accepting something? It may not necessarily be a person, but you're accepting something here because of your past conditioning that doesn't really meld with you where you are. You don't need the Page of Cups. You need the King of Cups. So somehow here you're dealing with someone or something or some sort of situation which is not vibrating where you need it to be. Now, if this is a person, for example, you may be dealing with somebody here who is not able to show you the love you need. You could be dealing with a situation where you have accepted, say, for example, a job or a situation that is not right for you, because some sort of conditioning here, some sort of way of doing things that you've always done this way here, but you're not seeing yourself here for who you are. You're not seeing yourself for what you should be aligning yourself with. I'm not saying this isn't good enough, this situation. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying that somehow or another you are aligning yourself with things because of your past experiences. So it's like you are accepting things that aren't really right for you. Why are you doing that? Because there's this energy of going backwards and forwards here. There seems to be some sort of soul contract here, because there needs to be a rebirth of passion. So what are you doing? Because the Nine of Pentacles is here and the King of Pentacles, which says to me, as this earth sign, you're in such a strong energy. You've done all the work you needed to bring yourself around, but you're dealing with this energy that is far different to what is right for you. Now, that may not be a bad thing. You may be quite happy to accept something that isn't right, but the universe is saying you're not going to grow if you always accept things that, I want to say, coexist with your pathway. So things that you think you deserve here. If you think you only deserve this and you don't deserve this, then you're always going to accept things because it's what you've been used to on your path. But the universe is saying here you actually are a far greater person than what you think you are. Now again, this is not saying that what you're accepting is bad. It's just saying it's not aligning with your journey. It's not aligning with who you are. You're not seeing things at the value of what you align with your truth. So for example, you may be working in a job in a bar and you might really like the job in the bar. But you may have a degree in law and you may not think that you're worthy of getting a job in that particular area. So you accept far less here because you think that's all you have or all you deserve. But the universe is saying here there needs to be this energy of getting out of this overthinking things, over analyzing things. And with this sort of Three of Pentacles, there is some sort of energy here that you're trapped in a soul contract rather than moving forward. Because there's a rebirth here and a moving forward with passion. But you've got to come to some sort of realization here, because you need, or you have this energy to move into the King of Pentacles energy, but you're holding yourself back as a page. Wow, I hope that's clear. Because you're holding yourself back from having what you really deserve here. So whatever this King of Swords is, this energy here is holding you back. I want to get deeper with this. All right, Six of Swords coming through, Queen of Swords. Maybe for some of you it is a relationship, but maybe you're not feeling like you deserve more than what you're getting. And again, it doesn't mean that the person you're dealing with is bad, but maybe they are not bringing you some sort of satisfaction on a deeper level, because you're both coming up as the sword suits, which means there's a coldness and a lack of passion. There is no passion here. And this is what I see when I see two people who are divorcing or separating, is a severing, no communication, walking away from each other. Because I feel like with the Queen of Swords, what you really do deserve to have is someone who's more aligned to you. There's a severing here of contract, because you have the Tower. So something is being cut down, let loose, stopped, finished, over, done with, because you have realized with the Tower that you've been building on a false foundation, on a faulty foundation. Because here you are the Empress, but you're so stuck in your way of thinking that you're not seeing what you truly are. And maybe because you've been hurt previously, because you have some sort of choice here to go back to the beginning and start again and have a victory. This is really similar energy to the What's Cracking reading today. That's a blast. Very, very similar energy. All right, Capricorn, let's pull you an oracle card. I'll freak myself out if I pull the same card that we had for the What's Cracking reading, because I feel like you're settling for a lot less than what you deserve. Whether that's in a job, whether it's in life, whether it's in a relationship, you are settling for a lot less than you deserve. No, you didn't. You have drop into your heart, card 68. And I think that's what the Swords energy is telling you. You're not coming from the heart. You're coming from the mind. There is a place of light within that no darkness can touch. It cannot be shamed. It can never be made impure. It is never lost or darkened or unavailable to us, though we may forget sometimes, sitting in a darkened room and not realizing that we can stand up and walk into the light so close to us, just on the other side of the doorway to the heart. Whatever may arise, great joy, great sorrow, drop into your heart and offer it to the divine, gently bowing your forehead to your hands in prayer. Connect mind to heart. Let yourself have some peace. It wants you, you know. This oracle brings you an offering. The divine would like to offer whatever is bringing your heart trouble, or of course joy. The divine would like to receive this from you as a gift, that it may return to you some special blessing. Place your hands at your heart, and in genuine reflection, perhaps you may choose to offer your heart burden or light now. Either will be joyfully received by the divine, and you shall be graced with a gift in return. A little poem. The dance to move beyond the feeling that drives me forward, to a place born within that caused my soul to feel complete. Wow, okay, so that really sums up the whole reading. That caused my soul to feel complete. Something here you don't feel complete with. Whether that's a situation, a love, something, you are settling for something that is far less than completes something you feel about yourself. So maybe you're settling for, a relationship that doesn't fulfill you. Maybe you're settling for a job that you don't feel that you have the capacity to use all of your skills in. But something here you're settling for that doesn't make you feel complete. I'll leave you with that. Thanks, Capricorn.